Hello guys and welcome to NA30 Gaming and what will be the first formal video of my new series testing strategies. So I guess that my Persian douche video was kind of the first episode, but this is the first formal one. So today I will be playing as the Incas here in a 2v2, and I will be going for the Incan Tower Rush. So I'm playing in purple as Inca, and of course over here we have Cereals in red as Mayans. Down here we have Henriquino Pets as Vietnamese in blue. And over here we have Vinicio in green as Scots. So as you can see, I'm faced up against the Gots player, which can be really good because Gots are good post imp when they can spam. So you wanna like take them out early and do damage to them. And over here, Cereals, he's faced against Vietnamese, and Vietnamese is not that common of a pick. Might even have been a random pick, I don't know. But they're good with archers. Over here he seems to be going for a pretty standard build order. I'm going for a fast feudal to be able to quickly get my towers up. And Cereals, he's playing this pretty standard, I believe. And yeah, I unfortunately lost my scout here to his scout and the supporting villager. And in the Fog of War you can see I haven't even scouted his base yet, so I'm all blind at this point, which is not what you want to do. You want to be able to scout out his resources, see that he has berries here, see this gold over here, see his wood line here, and then maybe tower rush here, maybe place tower here, maybe one over here. Meanwhile, Cereals is starting to wall off his base here. It's somewhat tricky to wall. Mine's easier to wall. I can just wall off here, here, and possibly here. Pretty easy. His base is, this is gonna be a long wall. This is somewhat easy. This could be a good wall. Blue, he can wall off easily here, here, here. But here, over here, it's really open. So my base is actually the easiest to wall off, which is nice. Now I'm starting to send villagers forward to go for the rush. So I'm gonna have a couple of idols for a while, and now I'm gonna send them forward. I'm also going to stone here to make sure that I have enough stone for the towers. And I'm just gonna scout quickly here. I'm gonna see that he has a gold here, so I'm gonna place a tower here. He's gonna attack me with some villagers, which is probably a smart move, but he should have like sent over all his villagers. Thing about Incas is also once you get your blacksmith, you can get the armor, because as you know, Incas are affected by blacksmith upgrades. So I have one tower here denying the gold. Here I just placed the tower, I don't really know why. I thought that his wood line was over here, so that's kind of bad scouting by me. I'm gonna jump into the tower to protect my villagers. Tried to quick wall, didn't really work out. Well, he's placing a counter tower over here, but it's not gonna work. I might lose one villager here. Thankfully I don't. Meanwhile, over here, blue is going for a slight push, and there is actually a hole in Serral's walling here. So he's gonna have to retreat. I think he's gonna use his scout, and then fully wall now. I think he's fully wall now. So he's going for eagles. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go down here now and take out the wood line. It's a shame that I didn't have my scout left, because then I could have like towered here. Those two towers here were pretty unnecessary, and now he's fleeing up here. Could have just towered maybe here, maybe a tower here to deny his wood line. But this tower is denying this wood line. I'm gonna go forward once again, place another tower. And now I can also range his town center, so this is gonna be good. It's gonna flee away. Meanwhile, I'm fully walled here, protecting my base. Let's take a look at the amount of villagers. So it's looking decent. Blue is ahead in villagers. He's constantly producing, obviously. I've been sometimes I've been too focused on the fighting over here, and now green has moved over here to woodline. He's also taking his secondary gold over here, and now Serals decides to go in and try to help me. This is quite a miss. He could have taken out all these villagers, but instead he just ran right past them. So green is in castle age, and he's gonna flee with all his villagers to blue's base, I suppose. He still has a wood line here. And yeah, this base is completely taken out at this point. I'm able to... I don't have ballistics yet, but I'm gonna research it once I hit the next stage. And that's gonna allow me to successfully take out his villagers. Actually, let's take a look. Does he have... Yeah, he has a couple of villagers queued up. And 2 in the town center. So his villagers are able to walk past, just because I don't have ballistics yet. But I'm researching it, and once I have ballistics, I'm gonna be able to take out all these villagers passing by. I also noticed that he has a gold over here, so I'm gonna tower that as well. And meanwhile, Serals is being pushed slightly here by mostly elephants and some skirmishers. And I'm gonna be able to take out all of these villagers, mostly. So he has relocated his base over here, still has a wood line here. Otherwise he doesn't have much. And he's constantly losing these villagers. Or I guess he's able to escape with a few. But this town center is gonna go down. Right now I'm trying to actually tower his base, and this was probably not the smartest move, because now he's pushing me, and you also see there's elephants coming over, and elephants are too tanky for my towers to properly deal with them. So he's gonna be able to take out these towers. Meanwhile, there's a castle battle going on over here. So Serals is definitely not in the best position here. He's being pushed badly. Although green is almost completely taken out. He has only small base here, and as you can see, I'm also controlling his gold and his stone over here. So I've successfully gotten control over most of his resources. But as you can see, there are still golds scattered around the map, but these are his main goals, and I'm gonna be able to take them and have more resources than him. And they're gonna run out of gold. They have a couple of gold piles over here. But still, Cereals is on 2 TCs now. Blue is on 3 town centers. And green is on 1 town center. Meanwhile, I'm on 2 town centers. Or, yeah, I just placed a 3rd town center over here. And Cereals is getting pushed pretty badly here by really tanky units. Battle Elephants and Rams. And I think they're gonna be able to take this castle out. Cereals is making tons of pikemen to try to deal with it, but this castle is definitely going down. So Cereals is getting pushed here badly. Those pikemen are able to deal with the elephants, which is nice. I'm also, at this point, I realized that I should be doing something else than just towering here. So I'm looking at Incas. This is the first time that I played Incas actually. So I did some research on their Tower Rush. I watched some videos about them. I also know that Kamyaks are a pretty good unit, and I know that Blue over here, he's making lots of elephants, which is a type of cavalry unit, and I know that Kamyaks are good against cav. So I'm starting to mass Kamyaks. I'm also making a second castle here to secure all the stone and gold down here. Meanwhile, Cereals, he's almost dying over here. He's down to 1 TC over here, and he's getting pushed badly. So I'm gonna go in with my Kamyaks to try to help him. I really need them to send. I really need to send the Kamyaks over here to his elephants. But so far, this is looking pretty good. I was actually thinking about going eagles here. But I think it's better to go for Kamyaks since they have. And now green reaches Imperial Age faster than blue. That's actually pretty interesting, but blue is also investing a lot into military while green is just chilling right now. So green has actually managed to reboom, and he has 3 TCs producing. My Kamyaks are going in here. And I just love Kamyaks. These trebuchets might go down, but just look at this. They're completely melting his elephants. These Kamyaks, I love them. So now I'm gonna be able to take down this castle over here. He's repairing, but it's not gonna be enough. So it's going down now. Sending in my Kamyaks to deal with all of his skirmishers and Radan archers. Actually, let's take a look at the Vietnamese bonuses. I don't know what they're actually good at. So, and positions are revealed, so they knew where we were. Eco upgrades cost no wood. So, conscription free and more. Battle elephants. So battle elephants and more HP on units on archer units. That's so he's been using his bonuses, making battle elephants and archers. Cereals has managed to rebuild his TC over here. I'm massing my Kamyaks. I'm starting to build up my military here. And now, as we can see, the Gots player, since he's managed to reboom, he's been able to start producing Huskarls here. And actually, let's take a look at his research count. he doesn't have enough gold to produce. I mean, he's going. No, he's not even gonna take the gold over there. So, or wait. Oh, I'm on cereals. Never mind. Yeah, but green still doesn't have enough gold to properly produce. And as my chemics are going in here, he's trying to mass huskarls, but he doesn't have enough gold, I don't think, because I'm controlling all of his golds. Over here, he's actually trying to take out my gold income. I think he's trying to reclaim his gold over here. That's cute. Meanwhile, my chemics are just destroying this. They're so good. What can I say? And his battle elephants are not gonna cut it. He could have maybe gone for mass archers and or something like siege to take. Yeah, siege would have been the move to take all these chemics out. But I'm now also in his economy rating. I'm pop capped. Cereals has been able to successfully reboom. I've been able to take all the resources over here. And yeah, they're slowly falling apart now. So I'm saying GG because I already know it's over. And yeah, now Cereals is an EMP is gonna be able to contribute more. So just let's just speed up and see how when this game ends, when this TC and this. Yeah, now they're resigning. They couldn't do anything. They should have gone for Siege, but they didn't have the gold to do it. Because they only had a few gold clumps scattered around the map, and I had taken control over their main golds over here. So that was their biggest problem. They should have probably pushed us with Siege. But so this strategy successfully took out Green and his resources, and he was a GOTS player, so I was kind of concerned about him in the beginning. But as it was my first try and then I was still able to successfully use it, I would probably rate it at maybe 8 out of 10 berserks. And I think it's actually a viable and good strategy. I don't know about 1v1 games. I should maybe try that out too. But first, let's take a quick look at the stats. I collected the most stone and gold because I controlled his stone and gold. Otherwise, they could have traded and got gold in that way, but they didn't. So I don't know why. They were actually pretty experienced players because now we're playing at 1100 elo. So me and Cereals have been moving up the ladder recently due to our better strategies now. But I really like this strategy and I would definitely recommend it. So I hope you like this video and yeah, please subscribe and come back for more content.